Hello, everybody. I just want to do an Alien Earth episode 3, kind of spoilery breakdown. Maybe not so spoilery, but just be warned if you don't want spoilers on Alien Earth episode 3. Maybe this isn't the video for you, and I hope that everyone enjoys this video. This is basically my content: movies, TV, sports, unboxings, and like mukbangs and stuff. So stuff like that. So anyway, without further ado, let me get into this video. I didn't know how I felt after the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth. I didn't know exactly where it was going. I didn't see it as dark or scary or gory as the Alien movies, and it still isn't. I still look at it more like a PG-13 kind of horror sci-fi, whereas the movies were like hard rated R, especially Prometheus, Covenant, and Romulus. So and if you saw it's in the same realm that the last Predator cartoon movie that was really gory. But it was good. It was really good, and I can't wait to see the new Predator movie live action that's coming out with Elle Fanning as a Wayland. What do they call them? Wayland Martani robot, or whatever they call them. So anyway, so this episode, right off the bat, it had a lot more going on. There was it starts out where Marcy or Wendy is chasing the alien that's got her brother, and she finally gets to it, and her brother is trapped, and he's telling her it's baiting you, basically. It's baiting you. So the other crew are all doing their own thing, and the guy that runs the company that's kind of like a evil CEO, if you will, like the guy that runs Facebook and Instagram. What's his name? And the guy and Elon Musk. Kind of like they in the show they call him the boy genius or something. I guess. But he tells him, we're taking these specimens, these alien specimens, back to the island. We've got a laboratory in the basement. We're gonna have specimens, basically. He was looking at this from a money point of view, basically. And then there's the part human, parts robot. He's I guess a cyborg. The guy that in the first one was trying to contain all the animals and stuff, all the aliens, if you will. And he was running into trouble like left and right, and he's trying to stop them and get them for his company, the Wayland company, Wayland Martani company. And again, I don't know if that's exactly what you call the company. I forget how you pronounce it. So my bad there if I'm wrong. But he has a confrontation with the kids, and he implants like a thing on one of the kids' necks, who, he's going to use him to get to the island, because he realizes, the gig's up. I'm probably not going to get these creatures out of here. I got to find them. So the guy played by Oliphant, I think his name is. I don't know if he's a British actor and he's like doing an American accent. I don't know. Gotta look him up. Gotta look up Oliphant. But he's kind of, I think he's evil, and he stood in front of the kids um, the synths and the cyborg, and the cyborg just took off and left, and so Marcy or Wendy has the big fight the with the xenomorph, and ends up killing it, but it ends up like disabling her. Her brother gets, spiked by the tail or whatever, like we've seen in many of the movies and comics and whatnot. And at the end of the show, they take them all back. They contain everything. They bring them back to the island with the creatures, including her brother, who's very badly injured. I think one of his lungs was punctured or something. So they, or maybe it wasn't punctured. I don't know, but they a lot of weird stuff happens. I won't go through everything, but long story short, they Marcy or Wendy is revived. She hears the noise she hears in episode 2 when she somehow is symbiotic or psychic, if you will, with the aliens, and she hears them. It's distressing to her, and they're working in the basement, the synths with the eggs, taking the little worm thing out, and simultaneously they're doing an operation on her brother, taking out his lung. I don't know if he's alive anymore, because his lung is basic. I don't know if they put like an iron lung or something in him, or some kind of fake prosthetic lung, but his lung they're using as they got it like pumping and breathing in air and oxygen and whatnot, and they put the little alien worm thing in his lung. So they're gonna basically breed a xenomorph through his lung. And the last scene of the show is that was my dog, by the way. I did not know what that was. That scared the heck out of me. I'm like, what is that noise? I hear like an animal growling. It's like my dog like stretching or something on the couch or yawning or something. But anyway, so the last scene of the show is Marcy, Lucy, whatever you want to call her, finding out what they're doing in the basement of the laboratory, and the sound of the aliens makes her collapse to the ground. And I don't know if she's dead or just unconscious again. I'm guessing she's just unconscious again. And that's where the show ends, and we just hear that classic Metallica song from the Black Album, Wherever I May Roam, and it's just the booming drums, and they end every episode with a cool rock and roll song. I remember they ended the second one with a really cool Tool song from the first album, Undertow, I think the album is called, and this one is from the Black Album from Metallica, Wherever I May Roam. It was just, I love the end music. The first episode ended with a really cool rock song, more of an 80s kind of thing. I don't know what it was. Hopefully they'll have a kind of soundtrack of all the rock songs eventually once it's all said and done, because I'm sure every episode is going to end like that, and then I can find out, or maybe I could somehow find out before that. But great. I mean, the songs kind of make it for me. They kind of set the tone for the ending of the show. And I'm like, this is kick-ass, man. This is cool. Just ending with a cool metal rock song or heavy rock song. I mean, it really kind of sets the tone. And you're like, okay, where are we going next? Where are we going next here? And I'm... Now I'm on board. I didn't know with the first 2 episodes. Now I'm like, okay, let's see where this is going. I'm really excited to see where this is going. It's interesting. It's sci-fi. It's got a little horror aspect to it. It's like I said, it's not the rated R horror that you're getting from the movies, but it's like PG-13, maybe a little heavier than PG-13, and it's entertaining and it's interesting, and I have my theories on what's going to happen. One theory is that she is going, Marcy will, or Wendy will, turn her brother into a synth. She will turn him into a synthetic being. Or another possibility is that somehow they're gonna turn a xenomorph into a synth. How weird would that be? That's an interesting theory as well. But I don't know. I don't know exactly where they're going to go with this. I would assume maybe they're going to contain it all on the island and cover the whole thing up. That's a possibility. Or is this like the end of the Earth? If you think about it, in all the alien movies and TV shows, was especially like the newer ones, was there ever really a good ending, like a really good outcome that you leave thinking, "Oh, the good guys are gonna make it. Okay, cool." No, not really. They usually end where it all goes to shit, and that is kind of the philosophy or thinking behind these movies and TV shows and whatnot. So I would think this might be no different. Maybe this is the end of the Earth as we know it. Maybe it will be a alien planet. We will see. If you look at some of the promotional images, I will try to maybe make one as the thumbnail for this video, but it's like an alien wrapped around the Earth. So that's a possibility. Maybe the aliens do, in the end, take over the Earth and kill all the humans and stuff, and the only ones that survive are the synths and whatnot. So anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know. Give me feedback on this. I would really like to know what you guys think of my content. What would you like to see? What I now have a community open that you could rate my content, talk about it, and all that stuff. So please, I encourage you, give me positive feedback or any kind of feedback, really. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. May the force be with you, and God bless.